Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journeys. We discuss animated films of all kinds. I am the handsome, evil man, Ben Gilman. I still haven't got that right. By a witch that wears a hat on the toilet. It's the evil witch, Tara Chloe.
And she has the cake.
Okay, she's speechless today. And the man that makes orgasm noises at cake and nearly stuck his tongue down my webcam. It's Troy Salmon. He's also he's also says here he is a Prince Charming, but and I saw that tongue coming at me like a sexy Lothario, sexist Lothario. I would run. And maybe
trust me. If you guys haven't got like the visuals, it's just like.
I wouldn't leave you with my female friends now, Troy. That's a shame because you're.
I do that all the time with like the female co-workers. They're like, try. I'm like, I do it all the time, guys. Don't worry about it.
Hold it right.
It's all about the ratings. I bring the ratings, guys. Don't worry about
it. Okay.
Today we're here to talk about a Motoko Shinkai film. We're not starting at the beginning. We're starting at the end. It's Your Name, aka Kimi no Wa. I actually have an email first about anime from a fan, Casey from New York. Wants to know, will you ever do Naruto? No. We will not do animated films of TV shows. We only do original animated films. Because I'm sorry, but we could do one now. How about we do all the Naruto films now? Right, I think they're shit.
Oh wow,
they're shit. They're really shit.
No, but to be fair, the Naruto films are not that great. To be honest,
they're shit.
So,
the anime, they are shit.
I mean, in the beginning it was good, and then
I like the show. The show was amazing. The first show was amazing. Yeah, so good. Shippuden garbage. Shippuden is garbage.
Yeah, I just think the movies are crap, and I just think they're crap.
What are you gonna say, Tara? Tara, what do you think? What do you think about Naruto? What do you think?
I think Naruto in the beginning was good, and the series just drags on, and the animation quality is getting poorer and poorer. So as it goes, it's not very good.
Yeah, it got worse.
So we will not cover animated series films because
no,
they're shit most of the time, and they're not worth it.
Yeah,
I would rather do standalone ones because otherwise we have to explain the whole backstory of an anime series on top of that, and that's just too much.
Yeah, because most of them like go with each other, so it's just like too much time. Yeah, too much.
So today we're going to talk about two strangers who switch bodies. Those strangers are Mitsuha and Taki. Yes, Taki. Taki does love touching a boobie. Taki's a naughty boy. So Taki lives in Tokyo, and Mitsuhara lives in a small mountain town.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Swapping bodies all of a sudden, and Taki loves to touch. Well, Taki's a dirty sod, as you would be if you found yourself in a female body, and they're trying to figure out what is happening. So we don't know. Two cross-star lovers, and Motoko Shinkai is one thing that if you've seen all of his films, he's a train porn guy. He loves making trains look pornographic, like there is sex, like not like a porno, but like his graphics are amazing. Every film he does, the amount of detail.
The detail is amazing. Obscene. It's like yes.
His plots aren't always the best, but this is a film, and obviously I have to shout out the soundtrack. It's by Yojiro Noda or Radwimps. I'm not a big fan of his acting.
Radwimps. Yeah, I know who they are.
If you've seen A Million Yen Women on Netflix, he looks like he's only got one face of I've shit my pants. That's the one thing he can do. He's really good. He likes wearing floppy hats and he's a panty sniffer. But he's a good.
Who are you talking about?
His music's really good. Radwimps are pretty cool.
Tara's gonna get something. Tara's got something to fix it.
Let me Google them and see and verify if your description is right about the guy who shit his pants.
She's got to search him up.
Face in drama is really good.
Searching him
up. Oh, you're talking about the drama, is it? Wait, let me go find out.
Yeah, 1 million yen.
Right.
He can't act. He's a great recording artist.
The thing is, I've seen it, but I need to watch the actual show.
He can't act. The rest of it's fine. It's a good
drama?
show.
Are you talking about the drama?
He has what I like to call idol syndrome or music syndrome, where they try to act and it's like they don't know. They feel like they have to be robots.
Yeah, true. The stiff.
They're not used to it.
Right. Okay. There's 3 people, right, in Red Wimps.
It's the guy you should be looking at. Yeah, Million Yen Women.
Million Yen, yeah. There's a show called Million Yen Women. It's a show on that.
It's not about prostitution.
Satoshi Yamaguchi. So you're saying this guy shit his pants?
He can't act.
He's saying he can't act, boy.
He's a great singer, but he's not a good actor, and he's never acted in anything since. I think that's for the best. He's got AKB wooden syndrome. He can't act.
AKB syndrome.
He came to my country, you know.
Is it? He came there. You saw him.
Yeah, I've seen him in the UK. He's really good.
Are you talking about the lead singer?
I think it's what Ben talked about. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He shit his pants, or he has a face that looks like he shit his pants.
Yeah, the face expressions.
Is I shit my pants. So. Right, let's get on with the film.
Anyway, let's get back into this.
There's room for all the.
I shouldn't have said anything about.
Sorry.
Ben, you started this. Ben, you started this.
Okay, so the main song is Sense and Sense. Oh my god, this.
It's got off the rails. It's got off the rails already, guys. Come on.
So the song Zen Zen Sense is the main arrangement. I hate looking at your videos. It's making me laugh. Zen Zen Sense is by Radwimps, and it's really good. It's really poppy. They're very easy to listen to. They're like Asian Kung Fu Generational Scandal. Very good. Nice to listen to on a summer's day. Good stuff. If they ever come back to you, they have come to the UK quite a bit. I think once COVID's settled down a bit, you'll see them again. Go see them. They're pretty cool. Just don't watch his acting. Well, go watch it, but just the rest of the actors are good.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's move on. So this film is about people changing, body swapping. I mean, I'm a big fan of Shinkai's previous films. I knew him before it was cool. There was a film, I can't remember the name of it now. ADV back in the day did it. It's not A Place Promised in Our Early Days, which is the first full-length one. It's not The Garden of Sinners. No, that's not right. The Garden of Words. The Garden of Sinners is a really cool anime. That's not... Wow, I'm all over the place today. Garden of Words is set in Shinjuku between a teacher and a student, which is a really good 45-minute film.
Okay.
What is it called? The Garden of Words. Children Who Chased Lost Voices was okay. I think Voices of a Distant Star was his first one, which is an alien world invasion. It's about 2 cross-star lovers. A man left in Japan and a woman fighting alien worlds, and their messages get a bit longer. This is back in flip phones, so it wasn't like they had Skype or anything where they could ring each other. And The Place Promised in Our Early Days, which is 5 centimeters per second, is most probably his other famous work that a lot of anime fans will know. So we get to all those one day. I know we broke a rule of going in order, but this is technically a standalone film. Yeah. So we're just going to get into it. What did you guys think of this film?
Excellent. A masterpiece, magnifique. This was so good. The feels I got from watching this movie. I was like, I even sent a message to Ben. Like literally, I was like crying. I felt like I was in an emotional state right now. I was a wreck after watching that movie. I was like, this thing touched me, man. It touched me in a good way, bro. In a good way. Trust me, it was emotional. It was emotional.
So before we go into spoilers, because some people haven't seen this movie yet, I just want to get Tara's feelings in it, and then we get into it.
Yes,
Tara, and then we're going to spoil it, and then you can jump off and come back and listen.
You can spoil it for me, it's fine, because the Netflix here doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, Tara hasn't fucking seen it, so we're going to have to.
Oh, snap! Oh, I didn't know. Okay,
that's fine. This happens occasionally due to all the locking of regions and stuff and films.
Yeah,
definitely. So this is the first anime film not made by Studio Ghibli or Hayao Miyazaki to gross 10 billion yen at the Japanese box office. It's around $98 million US. It did have the highest grossing anime film of all time before Demon Slayer Mugen Train destroyed it.
Yeah,
so
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer
is a great show, by the way. Demon Slayer, great show.
Mitsuha's name means 3 leaves and follows a family trait. Her grandmother, sorry, not her farmer, Hitamaha is 1 leaf. Her mother, Futaba is 2 leaves, and her little sister is Yoshuha is 4 leaves. So it's kind of cool.
But
so basically, this is quite a. To start with, this film is very rom-commy. I thought, right, I know where you're going to go with this film. This is going to be fun, but I'm already going, right, yeah, so this movie is going to be, they're going to get together at the end. Okay, I've seen this film. How long is this film? 2 hours. Cool. Right. I'm going to just sit here scratching my nuts and watch this film. Right, cool. And halfway through, it just slaps you.
Yeah, why is that? You know what? You know what? I was like, at first I thought it wasn't actually going to end that way. I was like, are they going to do the unthinkable? Are they going to do what I think they're going to do? Where they're going to do a butterfly effect, where at the end they're just literally just going to just go their ways, part ways, and just never see each other again. And I was like, I thought they were going to do that, the butterfly effect type thing with Butchers, and I was like, oh my days, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. And then at the end, I was like, oh, okay. They came back at the end. Obviously years later down the line, but at the same time, the way they did this movie is like, I was like, wait a second, things are happening, but you don't actually see that happening until like midway through the movie, because the main characters are like acting weird from time to time, or the families know they're acting weird.
Yes.
That's the thing they said. They're like, wait, you're right yesterday. Yeah.
So the families of both families realize they keep telling each other, like, so for example, Mitsuha keeps trying to set Taki up on a date with his colleague, his much older colleague who might be a jailbait woman. Danger. But it's funny because they keep writing messages to each other like, would you stop interfering in my life?
Yeah.
Mishu, my favorite bit, Mitsuha's sister notices when Taki's in her body, he tends to play with her boobs a lot.
Just literally squeezing it every time, literally like, yeah.
You really like your boobies, don't you? It's like, yes.
At first I thought that was weird. I was like, she gets feeling herself. I was like, what's going on? She gets feeling herself up. I was like, this is weird.
There's even funny bits where both of them walk into the other sex's bathroom because they keep forgetting that they're in the body. And Mitsuha is dealing with standing up peeing. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
In Taki's body. I have to sit up.
So
I have to stand and pee.
Funny as heck. Where literally, and the thing is, what I like about it as well, you know, like in Japanese, you got like the feminine and the male when they say certain words. So then the friends will look at him like, wait, what? Feminine? Male? Like, what? Wait, what? Like, why are you saying it that way? Yeah, and then little things like that. Yeah.
Mitsuha and Taki body keeps going for cake and tea with the boys. Yeah. Like, this is very girly, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And
going to the restaurant, having fun.
Taki in Mitsuha's body keeps being told, "Shut your legs, you're a girl." He keeps sitting with his legs open. It's quite funny.
Oh my god, it's like Freaky Friday type thing going on. I like it.
Your mind. You know the restaurant where Taki works is called Igalo delle Parole, which is Italian for the Garden of Words. Previous film.
Oh snap! Oh, yeah. There were Easter eggs there. Okay. Okay. This guy's got some good stuff. I've got to go back and watch his old stuff as well.
Oh, have you seen the Garden of Words? Either?
No, I haven't seen it.
No. Okay. You have, Tara?
Not seen it.
This will blow my mind then. The teacher from Garden of Words is actually Taki's teacher again. See, these things are amazing. You don't know these at the time.
Tie-ins. I like it.
Tie-ins. I kind of found this movie, considering it's one of those films that, you know, I hate when everyone blowjobs it and you haven't seen it and you feel pressured. I get this with a lot of shows. Breaking Bad is a show that you and Tom have regularly taken the piss out of me for not watching, but it's so big. It's like Attack on Titan. It took me a long time to go because it's so loved. And I was scared. Would I hate it? Like Death Note, for example. Yeah. I don't think Death Note is a classic. I think the minute you kill L, Light, so L, That second, that last third is crap. You completely lose it. You kill. The live action movies do a much better job. They wait until the end to kill L. I think that second half, that last half with the guy who eats chocolate, and albino light, that L, sorry, is not good. I don't think Death Note is a classic. I think it's very good, but that second half, that last third is awful. So I'm doing this. I was like, is it good? Am I judging it based on what everyone else is doing it? And I have to feel when I thought if it continued down this path of two romances, I thought they were going to end the film body swapped, fucking each other, because that's how.
Oh my gosh! Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No,
you know, why not swap bodies, then have sex with the other person while you're in the other body?
I cannot imagine this kind of thing.
Oh, imagine they did that. That'd be crazy.
That's how Ben would do. That's why Ben doesn't do movies. So, but then we get to the big plot point. Now, this is the bit where the problem with Shinkai's films is a bit magic sometimes.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I have a hard time understanding how all this magical bullshit solves the problem. We find out that Mitsuhara's town is wiped out. We find out that Taki's in the future, but Mitsuhara's been dead because a meteorite hit.
Yeah, she never freeze.
Town.
Yeah.
So this is the bit where I get a bit confused. How did you feel with this bit, Troy? Because it is a bit of a slap. It's a proper jaw dropper.
Yeah, because at first
bullshit to get.
It was almost like a what do you call it, a Sixth Sense type of thing going on right now, where they reveal that she's actually dead 3 years ago, and he's having a connection because she gave him a hair tie from 3 years ago because she had dreams about him in the first place. So literally, her family have been having dreams about this for years apparently. Like they've got the gift, you know, of seeing things. The gift, you know, saying the Sixth Sense, they have the gift.
The gift of being dead.
I see dead people, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, so they kind of got that going on right now, where the fantasy magic element comes into it, where Taki is basically, he has a gift as well because they're the same age apparently. They're born the same day, something like that. They've got like all things correlating together.
Do you know what the red ribbon symbolizes in Japanese mythology? I'm sure Tara. This is a bit where Tara comes in. Let's see if Tara.
Okay, go on.
What do you think that means?
Right? A red ribbon, right, between a guy and a girl.
Yeah.
Well, okay, anyway. So it actually means that it's a red thread, and it symbolizes that you and a certain person are meant to be, and as you're getting closer to the person, right, the thread gets shorter. So this indicates that you're getting closer to your fated loved one.
That's it.
Oh yes. There you go.
You both knew it, but we need to.
But yes, that's literally the plot point right there. That's what the main plot point, of the movie. They're literally getting closer and closer to each other. Like
I like the
how far away they are. Yeah.
I like Taki's friends.
Yeah, he has some joke friends. Yeah.
I like the fact that the girl that he's interested in, well, he's not interested in. Mitsuhara gets him interested in her.
Okay.
She's a bit too old for him, but she ends up being a good friend, and I like that. There's none of this dramatic, romantic bullshit. They're always going to be together.
It's true because you automatically think that they're going to get together at the end, but they actually don't.
They don't.
Yeah. So I'm saying it was so easy to do that. It was so easy to that kind of say he goes his own way.
They might, because them for some magical bullshit. This is the only thing that I down on the movie is they bring her back from the dead or something. They somehow fix it. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that. That's going to stop it getting a 10 right now. I'm sorry.
What? Taki goes back in time. He saves.
Talk about the Garden of Words in the future.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
Matoko Shinkai's best movie.
Okay, I'll check it out.
5 minutes. It's about a story between a teacher and a student who keep running away and realize that they're in the same school. And should they have an affair or not? 45 minutes. It's beautiful.
Damn, okay.
It's 45 minutes. It's not 2 hours like this one is, where it goes a bit too long. But I like the fact that they set it up at the end. They might get together. We don't know. But I don't like the fact they brought her back from the dead. It's some very Doctor Who bullshit, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that undoes this movie.
Yeah, it's true. But it does kind of go too far into the mystical element with the meteorite. 1,200 years ago, this stuff happened. The mystical elements, that stuff happened. Stuff correlates together, creates this big, massive event that's gonna bring two people together. It's like it's a bit like much for certain people, but I like
It's dated a corpse.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, he's taking a dead for
That's pretty
that
disgusting right there.
Yeah.
Body swap that boy. Body swap into her dead body and then.
But the thing is,
Yaki boy.
He's gone back in time. He's brought her into this timeline, you know. He's just brought her back into this timeline.
You know what would have made me laugh even more if he brought her back and the meteorite hit the town again, and just bombed it again.
Bro, if they'd have done that, I'd be destroyed. I'd be like, wow.
That's the ending. She gets hit by a car or something. Like a bus just takes her out, and you're like,
bro,
oh, that was a waste of time, wasn't it?
No, bro, I literally thought like they were gonna die anyways. I literally thought that. I thought it was like still confident for nothing. He just like flows up anyway. They're all dead for nothing. He just went to. I was like, oh man, I was about to say. They got me a couple of times. Where I thought nothing like is gonna happen. They got me.
They do make you work for it.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They do make you work for it. It's not so easy as to get back together again.
Yeah.
Because they're in different time zones, which is really clever because they can't just run to each other. Shinkai personally found his film to be incomplete and unbalanced. I agree. Don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's 5 stars. I think people just masturbated really hard over the first half of this film. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, but like I've watched it again, and I loved it at first. But I was watching my clock in the second half.
Yeah.
When you revealed it, you should have maybe done that in the last third.
Yeah.
Like half an hour to 45 minutes to go, not halfway through the movie. You should have left it a bit longer. Last half an hour, you sort it out. It really does slow down in that second half. It loses a lot of energy. The first half is funny.
Yeah, they did kind of drag that, especially the last part. Will they? Won't they? Will they? Won't they? Just pass you on the train. Just saw someone with the hair tie. Just someone with something. It's just like they kind of dragged out a little bit, like a bit too long after the 5 years time skip. Kind of dragged out a little bit towards the end when he sees her. And I was like, but I felt it, man. I was like, yes, Becky. She's there. She's there. Go get her, damn it. Go get her. She's over there. I love that. I felt like a little kid watching this movie. I felt like I went back in time. I was like, what's going on here? And they got me. That the emotions. I was invested in this movie. I was invested in this movie. I'm gonna lie. I was invested watching this movie.
Apparently, Shinkai's original plan was that they wouldn't find each other.
I felt that.
That would have been such a British ending, but apparently, and that's
British ending.
Let's say the name now of the company that are arseholes, Toho. Fuck you. They decided it's too dark, and so that company, middle fingers to you.
Yeah, I felt he had that idea in mind. I felt it throughout the movie, especially towards the end. I was like, they're not gonna see each other again. I thought they're gonna go like this, part ways like this, just like kind of just
it's more
miss each other. Yeah, more miss each other. That's why I said. That's why I brought up the movie Butterfly Effect, where it ends just kind of this all these timelines.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you're going to American. And if you're an American fan, I'm not shooting you. I do like the American happiness because here in England we're very miserable bastards, and sometimes it's nice to see American optimism. That word.
Optimism.
Thank you. Yeah, I like it, but sometimes it doesn't work in a romantic sense. It's a bit Hollywood. The ending. It's just a bit. You don't have to be. They could have loved each other without meeting because they know each other really well. That would have been a better ending. That original ending was perfect.
Yeah, that would have got me even more.
I would have been crying a
lot. That was so sad, but I would have literally been in tears. I would have been literally like just depressed in the corner of the room, in a dark room somewhere. Just depressed.
Mitsu hug him.
Just in the dark room, just depressed.
Oh, this is the way he's taking me away, Taki, bro.
Hey, I saw your best friend.
Whoa, what have you got now? What have you got?
What have we got here?
It's
just brought up Mr. Poo Face.
I knew she found him. I knew it. I knew she found someone.
Mr. Constipated Face.
This one, right?
Yeah, it's Mr. Constipated.
Yeah, she's saying, he's saying it's him.
You know what I think about your friend? I think he kind of got a facial symmetrical surgery.
It's not my friend.
Oh, really? Because when I look at some pictures, I realized that his face is not symmetrical. But in this photo, I think it's their latest photo. I think he just fixed it.
He looks like the Japanese Matt Smith in terms of his face. It just looks off a bit.
Japanese what?
Japanese Matt Smith. Troy will get that joke.
Japanese Matt Smith.
If there was a Japanese Doctor Who, he would be perfect. He just looks a bit alien. He does.
His face. That's the point.
He does a little bit. Yeah, he does a little bit.
No, just because I take a picture of him in London after the gig, that does not.
Apparently you're friends now, Ben. You're friends with him now. So hey, you got to help him out, bro. Help your boy out, bro.
One thing Tara says, and she's bullshitting. Right, so Tara, what would you've seen some of his films, right? What would you think about his previous films?
I actually watched.
You haven't seen a Shinkai film, at least one.
I have the one Weathering with You.
What?
Do you know Weathering with You? It's also I think it's from the same director, right? Weathering with You, the same director as Your Name. Yeah, it's the one.
The new one.
It's 2019.
I haven't seen it.
Oh
Yeah, I watched it with my.
So
is it good? Is it good?
You've gone one before. I've seen all of his previous ones now. I need to see this one, but I don't do streaming anymore on anime sites, so I'm just going to wait for it to come to Netflix and be a cheap bitch. Because I did do Funimation, and they've got an incredible backlog, but I don't really watch anime as much, so I can't justify the £5.
Yeah, I don't really much as I used to. I used to watch a ton of anime.
Crunchyroll, I'm more into live action. I will watch anime, but at some point I have to pick my battles. £5 a month to Disney and Netflix doesn't sound like a lot, but they're putting them up to £8 now, and then you're like,
The thing with me now, Ben. The thing with me now, like Tara. The thing with me is I just literally, once I watch a show now, I have to finish it off. Because before, back in the day, I could watch like 5, 6, 7 shows at once. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, literally.
I can't do it anymore. I can't.
I'm regularly trying to watch 2 shows at once.
Yeah.
I have to rely on the old stuff.
Exactly.
And with animation, House of Animation, there are bits where I miss films because I think, like I said last week, one of my good things would be just to get rid of the region locking. Just have everything available. I think it's disgusting that there's so.
Yeah, why is this stuff region locked? This is so not. Why is this?
Yeah, but what annoys me is there's so many platforms. So if you're trying to get stuff done, you have to keep doing free trials with fake email addresses.
If you have Netflix, it should be for everywhere, the global.
Yeah, it's annoying. A lot of stuff is off the platforms now.
Yeah.
So you're kind of beholden. Now TV sucks at the moment, for example. They never do any Japanese films. It's always Western crap. Netflix, though, is really stepping up their Japanese films thing recently. Anyway, back to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
What do we think of the animation? Because it's dirty.
The animation is gorgeous. So I'm going to say that. The animation
animates
seamless.
really well.
This guy, the way they move, is like the little mannerism that they do. Like someone might be hunching, someone might be like moving up more upright. It's just the little things they do. Everyone has like detail in every character. Even the people passing by, the extras, even they have little decent animation as well. So it's like, what the heck? It's amazing.
There is a mistake. There's a plot hole. After Taki and Mitsuha meet on the edge of the crater and Taki is left alone after End of Dawn, a panoramic view shows the city lake in its original form before Comet hits the city. It shouldn't be the case as Taki's back to present day where collision has occurred. Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy.
I'm trying to think, was there?
I've seen that. You know me, Troy, when I do Smug Mode review, I am the nit.
you are the ultimate nitpicker. Yeah, it probably was.
Another one, they spend a lot of time on each other's phones to write notes for the other, but yet they do not notice the time and date difference.
Oh, wow, that reminds me
of... yes.
That's a big plot hole that I didn't think of until I just checked the DBM.
Yes.
It reminds me of a Korean horror show. I can't remember what's the name already.
It's on Netflix. I think I know what your name is. Sweet Home?
Yeah. Oh, The Call. Yeah, The Call.
Oh!
The Korean one. Like, you know when you're communicating from a different time zone on the phone?
Tara's delay is completely...
Yeah, but they could explain that away. They could be like, it was a magic issue. It was magic. It was magic, man. Time zones, it was magic. All at the same time. That's what he explained it away. Oh, Ben, see, there was no mistakes. It was all magic.
It's a good film, but like I think once we get to more, you'll see how much better it is.
Okay.
Because I want to do the Garden of Words in the future, and you'll see how much better it is. I mean, it's okay. This one is going to get when we come to the scoring. Should we do the scoring now? Have you got anything else?
Yeah. This. Let's see. Anything else to add? No, not really. No.
Good.
No.
What
The score is good.
Band. This is one thing I love about anime. They don't break into song every 5 minutes.
It's true. They don't do that.
Like the next week we're talking about The Incredibles, and there's no musicals there.
And the score.
I know I said I loved Aladdin for that, but it felt right. Yeah, very rare in a movie. I feel like you've earned the right to sing a song. Nobody does that in real life.
And that's the thing. And this is how good the soundtrack of the actual movie is, because it's so subtle. Of this movie as well, I've noticed that as well. Certain scenes have kicking off, and then the music just come on and just be in the background. Just like, it's just not part of it. It's not trying to encroach on the actual story of the movie. It's just there.
Shinkai loves a montage, and he always puts a musical overdub on it, and I love that because you're fitting in more character stuff with very short scenes.
Yes,
you're not dragging the film out too long. That's what I like about Shinkai. He puts a lot of story into his montages so that you get a feel for what they're doing. You don't have to keep the film slowed down.
5 second pop. 5 second pop.
Second half of this movie where he goes on a road trip, you need to get to that faster. You need to get through that quicker because it's second half. Woo! Drops off a cliff. So we got to score this film. I feel like we're going to get emails because people love this film.
Yeah, as I say, this is the good. Oh man,
it's a 7.6, and I don't regret doing that. Sorry.
Man, you gave it a 7.6.
7.6.
What?
It's just that second half. Second half. It's just too much.
It's killing me.
It's a great film, but it's like Death Note. You forgot to bring it all the way through. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Shinkai should be sorry for making such a half-assed film. 7.6.
Damn, you brought so much good points up, man. Oh man.
I can't go lower.
Oh man.
I could give it an A, but it's so noticeable that second half doesn't match up. And you've gone and done the "I found you, I love you." Like you die for that. So 7.6. Come at me, Shinkai fans.
Damn, I was so ready to give this a 10. I was so ready to give it a 10, but then you man.
I've destroyed Troy.
You destroyed me. I'm like, literally, I'm starting to think about it even more and more now. I'm like,
Troy.
Oh man, this felt like so good, especially when you're in the moment. It feels so good, and I was like, okay. Let me pick up the score now. Okay, should I knuckle down? I think about this and Spirited Away. Because I gave Spirited Away a 10, so I'm trying to think in terms of like levels to this. I'm like, Spirited Away was so damn good. All right, okay, so I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go so close to a 10. 9.8. Flip it. 9.8. I'm gonna go 9.8.
Wow.
9.8. Because I'm trying to think of Spirited Away and this. But Spirited Away was so good. I was like, yeah, go give it Spirited Away, man. Yeah, 9.8. This was on the edge for me. This was on the edge. 9.8. 9.8 for me.
Tara? Oh, you haven't seen it, so.
Spirited Away.
From what I hear, I might give it a 6.
From what you've heard, me and Tara.
Oh, wow. A 6. Woo!
We would just like to point out she hasn't seen it. Troy's going to make a note of that because the joke is the podcast. If you haven't seen the film, based on what the other two have said, you have to kind of give it a score on how they've sold it to you.
Yeah.
I think Tara's listened to my second half drop and gone.
That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy, you see, never mind.
It's a great plot twist. When you find out she's dead and the whole town's off the map, then you're like, what the?
That was big.
But it doesn't do anything with it. That is the problem.
If they'd ended it like in a dark way, that would have been like clapping. I'll be like, oh, this is the best movie of all time, bro. This is
that.
This is
how
it.
you do that.
Yeah.
You do the whole film, and then at the end you find out she's dead, and you're like,
Bro, if they had done that at the end, ooh.
they say goodbye at the edge as usual, and that's the end of the film. 10 out of 10.
Bro, there's no denying that. 10 out of 10. There's no denying that.
That would be like one of the best plot twists since The Sixth Sense. People would have lost their minds.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a 7.6.
I got 9.8, bro. 9.8. I was just in the moment. I was like, I'll give it 10 bars like, nah, bro. 9.8. Close. It was a close one. It was close.
Okay,
Close.
so it's goodbye for me. It's time for you to leave. Otherwise, if you don't get out, we're going to bring him in and he's just going to stare at you like he needs to take a shit.
Ooh, you're going to bring the guy from Red Wimps Inside?
Yeah, and he will go in your face and he'll walk out the door and he'll just stare at you like this until you get out.
No, like this, like the picture just now. Like that.
Hey, what's going to say, hey?
Like that, like a horror movie. He's Asian. You got a
Yeah.
face for horror.
That was a...
You can be
ugly looking
BFF
man.
with him. I'm sure he'll be happy.
No, he won't. He'll be.
No, I need to get the horror. Yeah, that's a good idea.
He sounds like he's been punched in the dick when he sings sometimes though, because he hits a really high note.
Him again,
Yeah.
Yoda no Jiro, is it?
You all need to get back out of my house.
Yoda?
To get the fuck get out.
See you guys. We're out.
Take
Okay,
your
okay.
ribbon and stick it up your ass. Goodbye.